What's good? How you doing? This is the official first entry of my challenge. So, if you guys haven't seen my video yet, or you haven't seen my intro video, I explained that I'm going to meet a new person every day this year. In the first week, went pretty well. It went pretty well. I actually met more than 7. I met 9. I met 9 people. And if you don't believe me, add me on Instagram at Rick Flair Drip on a bitch. Go. I don't remember. It's new, but it's gonna be down in the description. So follow me, and you'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about the people that I met. A lot of them are cool. I actually work in the same area as them. I don't work in the same job, but like, you know how sometimes, I don't work at a mall. I kind of work at a theme park / mall kind of thing. If any of you guys know what City Walk is, Cali, that's where I work at. But anyway, the first guy on the first day, the first guy I met, his name is Johnny. How I met this guy, I was wearing my Colts. Yeah, I'm a Colts fan. I love the Colts. I was wearing my Colts Super Bowl jacket. Yeah, you guys, I know. Talk shit. We have a Super Bowl though, so yeah, there's Super Bowl jacket for the Colts. Anyway, he was complimenting me on my jacket, cause and you know what the crazy part of it was? He was another black Colts fan, so it was like, shit, okay, yeah, man. So we were talking about it. We were talking about how bad they were doing, and he was talking about not being trying to get another team. I was like, nah, man, we gonna be straight next year, bruh. But yeah, he was chill, man. It was cool meeting another Colts fan, and what I really liked about it was my first, and I was, and the funny thing about that day, the first day, my first person that I went up to, it was actually a failure. So I looked up and had him talk to me first. Because after I had got shot down by the other person, I was low-key kind of nervous trying to go up to someone else. Because, it is kind of weird just going up to random people and stuff like that. But it was cool, Well, I'm going to explain, like, how the first person, how I failed the first time. So I went up to her. She was sitting down at the table at the food court. And I was like, all right, yeah, she's sitting by herself. So, let me see what's up. Her name is, I went up to her, asked her her name. She said her name was Zora. She was a med student at CSUN, and her New Year's goal was just to just to finish school and stuff like that. But, like, the thing about her was, like, I didn't really even get to talk to her because, like, she was kind of just being, like, really rude. Like, she was, like, I don't even want to, she's acting a certain way, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it. I'm going to try to keep this, G-rated, at least PG rated. I'm not, because I do tend to cuss. I do have a I do have a mouth of a sailor, but I'm gonna try to keep that to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't even get a chance to ask her to take a picture. You know, it was understandable. Her excuse was really understandable, so I wasn't upset at all. You know, because you know you know how it is. You know, because she was saying that her parents, you know, if they would have saw her with a dude, you know, they'd kill her. And it makes sense, even if you know. Even if it could have been a lie, it was a good lie, because I understand that, you know, some parents, especially if they, you know, opposite, you know, a different race, and they see their daughter with a black dude, it's, you know, she can get disowned right there on the spot and stuff like that. So I understood. So I just, you know, I moved on. But you know, I ended up meeting the homie Johnny. Johnny was cool, man. Johnny, you know, ever see, you know, hopefully I run across him again. You know, it was cool seeing a Colts fan. Didn't get his information. He was with his family and all that. So, you know, I didn't want to really ruin that for him, you know, and he was there. He said he was returning something, so he was, you know, he was in a rush. It was cool that he complimented me on my jacket, and he did me that favor to be my first person on this mission, this goal to get to technically meet 365 people. So I'm gonna go on to number 2, and her name was, it is, how you say it, Andenetta. Yeah, Andenetta. Yeah, she was cool too. Like, she was at work. She was working. She works at the Wolfgang Pucks up there at Universal. She a hostess. And so, you know, it was slow day. It was a weekday. So, you know, I went up to her. She was looking kind of bored. So I was like, yo, what's up? You know, you look kind of bored, you know. She was like, yeah, you know, it's slow. I was like, yeah, you know, I wanted to know, and I kind of, like, you know, I've been actually getting better at this too. Because, like, the first couple of people, I actually, like, I went up to them and kind of told them what I was doing first. But now I kind of have conversations with people, or, like, in certain situations too, like, you know, I'm starting to just go places and stuff like that. And you're gonna kind of get the gist of what I, you know, why I say that. Because one of the people on here that you're gonna realize that I met, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's cool, especially if he's a Lake Show fan. I love my Lakers, bro. But yeah, Netta was cool. She, you know, she's kind of shy. But you know, she's kind of cute though. You know, she's cool. You know, I'm just glad that I met a lot of people that are really cool so far. Like, I haven't met anybody that I would have to say, like, man, I hope I never bump into them again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Andenetta, she's cool. The thing I like, you know, the thing that was interesting about her, she actually, she actually just got, she just got a tattoo. It was $50, and it's her first one. So, and it's a rose on her, on her right arm. It was pretty cool, you know, because I'm kind of debating if I want to get some ink on my body. So I was like, yeah. So we started talking about that, you know. I started talking to her, asking her how much it costs, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some people, you know, I talked to them about, you know, getting a sleeve, because I'm thinking about getting a sleeve. And you know, they go from like $1,000 to $3,000 depending on how much you put on there. So, you know, we were just talking about tattoos and stuff. I really couldn't talk to her too much because I was on my lunch break. And, you know, the job that I work for is one of those jobs, bro, where if you're like 2 minutes late, they're going to write you up. Yeah, it's insane, bro. Like, you don't even understand, like, the stuff. Like, if I told you the stuff that I got written up for, you'd be like, oh my God, bro. That shit is insane. Like, I've told people, like, yeah. They're like, nigga, what? So, yeah, it's too funny. That's why I'm out here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a cool fact real quick, or a cool fact about me real quick. I just, I am now a small percentage owner of Nintendo. Like, I own stock in Nintendo. It's cool, bro. Cause like I'm trying to get on this stock trip, bro. Like, I'm tired of working for these companies. So I thought to myself, why don't I just you know, buy a percentage of these companies? Cause I'm gonna start buying like a video game company, like pieces of video game companies, you know, other technology. But I really want to start buying companies that I either worked for or I work for now. And I want to buy enough of them so like once I get to that point where I'm one of the highest stock owners in that company, bruh, if any of the, you know, these managers, bruh, man, you know, some of these managers, you guys need to watch how you treat some of your workers, because not all, like, just because there's workers out here that don't have no determination doesn't mean that's all of them. Me, I'm determined, bro. I'm not finna be staying here cleaning up bathrooms, doing this stuff. I'm finna do something. But anyway, off topic. Let me go to person number 3. Angel. Now Angel was cool as fuck, bruh. He had that, like, I barely talked to him, but he came off with a cool vibe, bruh. Cause like, I was asking him about his job, cause I was interested in doing it. Like, you know, have you ever been to Universal Studios? And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people I'm gonna meet is probably gonna be from Universal Studios. Either they're gonna be customers or they're gonna be workers, because, you know, that's where I work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he operates the trams, bro. He kind of opens the doors, closes the doors for the, you know, the people that need a ride up the hill. And you know what hill I'm talking about if you ever been to City Walk or Universal. They actually get paid good money. I think they get paid like $14. Yeah, $14 an hour, I think he said. And what was cool about him, this dude is 420 friendly. You know what I'm saying? And he's the first person I got their Instagram. So I was like, yeah, you got Instagram? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right. Cool, let me get it. And he was like, well, you know, my shit is kind of X-rated and it's 420 friendly everywhere. And I'm like, man, I don't look like I smoke to you, bruh. But he was cool, man. I barely got to talk to him because he was at work. I was picking up moms from work. So, you know, I talked to him. I asked him, yo, can we take a selfie real quick? Because I'm trying to get proof. Because I don't want people to be like, you know, after I finish, after I finished this challenge, like, oh, well, like, how is anybody supposed to believe that you met someone every day if you don't have no proof? So, like, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to put it down in the description, so. And also, too, I almost forgot. I need to advertise this, too. I'm going to put all my videos up on my YouTube channel. So, I'm gonna be putting that down, you know. I'm going to be doing everything first on Facebook Live. See how many people I can get to actually watch me live. And then, you know. So, anyway. My fourth person is Judith. Judith was cool. This one right here, she's another med student. She works at the Topanga Mall. She works at one of those sports stores that sell jerseys. And you know, I went in there because you know those stores stay slow, or you know they just never get too much traffic. So I went in there. You know, first I went in there to go look to see if they had any coat stuff, man, because, you know, I need some more coat stuff. My coat stuff is getting old. So I was looking around. I started talking to her. And first we was talking about, like, sports. And then we was talking about school. And then we was talking about, like, we just started talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it was cool because she was the first person I actually had a full-blown conversation with, which was pretty dope. And, like, she was real positive, too. Like, she was cool, man, because she's actually graduated. And she's actually saying she's about to put in her 2 weeks notice there and go do her thing, man. So, I wish Judith all the luck in the world. Do what you gotta do. Don't be in these, you know what I'm saying? You escaping this retail, you escaping this customer service bull. I'm proud of you. I know you, but I don't know you. I met you. I don't know you that well, but I'm gonna be praying for you. Judith. 5. On my 5th day, I actually had another failure that day. It wasn't really a failure, and I'm gonna explain to you why. And then after, after I talk about all the people that I met, I actually want to bring up this topic and have a discussion about it with you guys, because I don't know, it bothers me. This certain subject bothers me, and I want to see how, like, women. I want to get perspective from women and men. So I mean, if you want, message, argue, whatever, down in my feed, and I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I like to see how people think, that's just me. But anyway, 5th day, it actually started off slow. Like, I went up to school to see how much, money I owe to pay for school. Because, Christmas and November, December's always the 2 months I gotta spend. I'm spending too much money because, it's my birthday. That's when I got my whip. And then, so, I don't know how other states work or whatever, but, the month you get your whip, that's the month you gotta re-register your car, get your tags, all that bullshit. So, and then December, I'm trying to get gifts for, family. I'm a godfather now, so now Christmas really does mean something because I gotta go. I haven't been to a toy store in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Can't wait to have my own kids, kinda. To be able to go on that mission and find, because some of these toys is cool as fuck. Man, I wish some of these toys came out when we was kids. When I was a kid, man. Some of this stuff is insane now. And then these kids don't even play with the toys like that. They want to play nothing but video games. And that's cool. I love video games too, but man, there's nothing like an action figure. You know what I'm saying? Or, a ball. But anyway, the first person I actually talked to, we actually had we had a conversation for like 30, 40 minutes. Cause, I went up to the mall cause I went up to Valencia Town Center Mall because I go to college out there. So, I went to go pick something up real quick and I decided to walk around and see who I could meet. I ended up meeting a girl. She was at work. But it was a new spot, and it was like in the worst spot in the mall. So, it was really slow traffic. And I started asking her about the spot. Because it's actually a really cool concept, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a concert hall, but then it had like a store, and then it had like a little burger spot in the side. And that's where she worked. So I was asking her about it. And she was saying that it's a pretty cool spot. Like, you can dance, get food, stuff like that. So I'm going to have to check it out one time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it doesn't close because that mall doesn't keep the same stuff. Especially in where they built. Bro, I've seen so many different stores open up over there. Stores, salon. I think there used to be a salon over there. But anyway, I was talking to her, and we was cool. Everything was cool, man. We was talking, having a cool ass conversation. We was talking about all kinds of stuff, where she came from. She's from Louisiana. Let me stop right there. Her name was Jewel. Let me tell you her name. Her name was Jewel. But anyway, we were talking about, like, it's all kinds of stuff. She talked about stuff. I don't want to get too detailed in it because there's some stuff where, I don't want to, really get into it. But, bruh, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier that really irritated me. I didn't want to ruin it too early, but like, I don't understand why some females do this. How come y'all make an excuse like, this excuse irritates me, and you say that you're not ready. Like if somebody wants to take a picture of you or they want to take a picture with you, your excuse is, oh, no, I'm not ready. Like, I can understand if it's like a guy that you're dating and you want to look good for him or whatever, like, and you're going out, like, okay, cool. But also too, it's like, if the dude love you so what? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like it's confusing to me. But her excuse was she wasn't ready, meaning that, you know, she wasn't looking good enough to take a picture. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I didn't get to take a selfie with her. So I had to go, you know, the mission had to continue. So, you know, I went up to Universal. I went up to Universal to go, you know, wait to go pick up my mom. Because she works at NBC office. Not telling me that she already had got a ride. So I was already up there. So I said, all right, cool. I'm finna just chill, whatever. Go and watch a movie at work. Because, you know, I see him for free. So I said, might as well. I'm up here. So I went to go see Jumanji, which is fire. I was actually very shocked that Jumanji was a good movie. That shit goes hard. I don't like many movies with Kevin Hart, but this is probably my favorite one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm not going to ruin the story for y'all. Y'all can go and see it. I'm telling you, it's good. But anyway, I ended up, before I went into the movies, I actually went into the fossil store, because, I'm thinking about getting one of those smartwatches, the Rolex looking ones. Those shits are fire, and they only go for $275. Cause I have a smartwatch, and the smartwatch that I have now is more expensive than those, and those look like they're better quality. Like mine's, I don't know, man. I mean, they look cool, but they kind of look toyish. You know what I'm saying? Like you get this at like Toys R Us or whatever. You know, I mean, like this is the S2. The S3 looks a little bit more adult. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's cool. I'm thinking about selling it. So, I mean, if you want to hit me up about that, it's cool. Just hit me up. But right now, I'm telling you, I'm not going under. It's going to, I'm negotiating, and it's going to be, I'm not going below 150. So, but anyway. I went into the store and I actually started asking questions. The first girl that I met, her name was Ray. She was cool. She was telling me about the watches, the fossil watches. They have 3 different models. They got big, small, and then they got the fit. They got different bands. They got like leather, chain linked, and then they got the pretty much the same material that I just showed you. So I started talking to her about it because if you get these off-brand, not necessarily off-brand, but like if you get like some, if you get a watch that's not Samsung, or like if you got Apple, iPhone, like you get like it doesn't work at full capacity or whatever. Like you don't get like the full capabilities of the phone or the watch. So I was asking a lot of questions. So after I finished asking her, I asked her, like, I told her what my goal. I told her what I was trying to do, and she was like, "Oh, for real? That's cool. Would you like to meet some more people over here?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, they don't mind, you know what I'm saying?" And then after I told them, because like, actually, after she told her coworkers, they were like, "Oh, for real?" And it was like, "Yeah," and like, it was really cool. What I liked about them, these are the first ones that I think that I'm I'm actually gonna probably become friends with, because like I walk past, like I've talked to them maybe more I talked to them more than once, because it's they work, same area as my job, so I walk past their store all the time. And then, like, on my break, I walk over there, say hi or whatever. They always ask me, how's it going with me meeting people. So, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Ray, she introduced me to her other coworkers. One girl's name is Jenny. She's cool. And the other one's Mykel. I got your name right. All right. So you watch my videos. Once you start watching my videos, because right now I'm not getting a lot of people, but hey, man, you got to start somewhere. But yeah, they were cool, man. Like, we were talking about all kinds of stuff, because we just hit it off, man. There was so much stuff we was talking about. Maybe we was talking about New Year's resolutions, like if we believe in them, or what you gonna do, or you don't believe, or what you're not gonna do. And they were at work, so I wasn't really, like, you know what I'm saying. It started getting crowded in there, so I bounced. But it was cool. I got the Instagrams. Yeah. I'm really starting to dig this like meeting people every day. It's cool. Like, because the thing about me, if you saw the first video, man, I'm an introvert, man. I mean, like, I'm an introvert, extrovert. Like, I could be social, but like I choose not to, and I just really don't really want to deal with people. Like, I'm cool with the people I already know, and honestly, even then, like, I let some of those people just straight go. Like, no problem. Like, oh, you don't like me? Cool, I don't give a fuck. Feel me? That's just me. Like, honestly, I'm that type of person where, nigga, I can be isolated and be cool with that shit. Like, bruh, I can live in a mansion by myself and be cool with that shit. Cause nigga, my house would be Pee Wee, bruh. It'd be on Pee Wee Herman would be jealous of my shit, bruh. I'm finna be, bruh. You don't even understand. I'd be like, bruh, I had game rooms. I had basketball court in my house, bruh. It just, like, if I was a millionaire, bruh, insane. Cause, like, especially a millionaire, man, I'm not, like, if I was a millionaire, I probably really wouldn't trust nobody, but family, and friends, friends that I've known, cause, like, with me, and this is how you know that I'm kind of an antisocial type of person. All my friends are friends that I knew back from, like, way back in the day. None of my friends are new friends, bro. The only friend that I have, my newest friend, his name is Kevin. Like, and I know him, and nigga, I've known this nigga for more than 6 years, going on almost more than 6 years. Yeah, not a social person at all, bruh. Yeah, bro, I go to clubs and be like, man, this shit is stressful. But anyway, number 6. 6. Like Drake, nigga, 6. Whatever the fuck. He said something about 6, some dumb shit. But anyway, my next person I met Brandon Ingram, bruh. Yes. the star, or he's gonna be our star, cause yeah, Ball's not gonna do shit. Yeah, like people don't realize, like and it's so and it's so silly, bro. Oh my god, this is a whole nother subject. I don't even want to get into that nigga, bro. I can't stand him, so I'm not gonna give him the attention that all the media is already trying to give him, because him and his daddy. But anyway, I met Brandon Ingram. It wasn't nothing too serious. It was a meet and greet. So I took a picture with him, shook his hand, didn't really talk to him, but he's chill, bro. Like you can just tell his demeanor. He's cool. Kind of has the same demeanor as me. It's a trip because like, bruh. I actually really went to go see how much taller he was than me, and I was standing next to him, and I was actually like, I was like, I'm actually not that short. If I really had put work in, I could have had an NBA career, man. I could have at least been like a guard, like a point guard. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, man, we built exactly the same, except he's like six something. He's like six something, 6'7", with like a wingspan of 7. Like his arm length makes him like 7'1", 7'2". Like it's crazy. But that's like me. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm built like I'm about like I'm 6'1", maybe. Yeah, I'm like 6'1", and my arm span makes me like 6'6". Like I got some long ass arms, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Meeting him, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Kind of wished I would have done my thing and focused on one sport, but I wanted to. I would like, it's not even that, man. I just got into a lot of stuff. Wasn't focused like I should have been. But anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of glad that I'm not a pro athlete, because a lot of those organizations, man, just being treated like an object is so sad, man. Anyway, it's day 7. I met a dude named King. This guy so far, this nigga has the coolest name out of all the people I've met. This King, bruh. Bruh, I wish my parents would have named me King. That shit's a sick name, bruh. Everybody has to call you King. Like, anyway, he was a hostess too, but this time, this was a hostess at the Bubba Gump over there at City Walk. And I see it, I walk past all the time, and I see that they have a lot of fun over there. They all get to dress up, and they dress up in, they got a couple people to dress up in the shrimp or whatever, and they play around and they joke around. And it's more than just one hostess, so they sit there and they're talking, they're having a cool time and stuff. So I asked them, I was like, yo, so I noticed that you guys kind of, it's kind of chill over here, So I started asking him questions about the job. He started telling me it's pretty cool. You know what, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm glad that I meet people that, like, they don't really bash on their jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I hate like a lot of times I don't like my jobs, but I'm not going to sit there and bash on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a job, it's cool. It's like I'm blessed to have it, because at the end of the day, you can always lose it and it can be gone, you know what I'm saying? And now you're kind of like, damn, I need a job. I wish I would never got fired from that, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a blessing to be working, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was really talking about the job, and then started talking about my goal because I told him like, yo, you know, if you don't mind, you know, taking a selfie with me, bruh. Yeah, I'm trying to meet a new person every day, and he was cool about it. You know, he had a real cool demeanor. You know, he was goofy, funny dude. Because whenever I asked him if I can ask him a question, he was like, "You asked me a question. What else?" I was like, and then I did until I finally realized what he was doing. I was like, "Oh my god." But anyway, man, yeah, man, I'm blessed that the first 7 people that I met, or technically 9, were all cool, positive people. Even the people I like out of the whole experience, I think I met one negative person. Like even the failures, the people that I failed to get pictures with or talk with, one was positive and one was negative. You know what I'm saying? Like she was hella negative, bro. Like, cause I kind of explained to her, cause, bro, she's just one of those chicks where you have to really like explain, like, I had to really explain myself. Like, I had to tell her that, you know, I suffer from, you know, depression and stuff like that. And her response to it, bro. And this is the kind of stuff right here that makes me not like people, though. This is the thing right here. This is what her response was. I'm not upset about me. I was thinking about, when she said it, I was thinking about other people that suffer from depression, especially worse off than me. Like, I had some really bad times, but there's some people that are definitely probably worse than me. She said, "You don't know what depression is until you take pre-med, da 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 da." Cause I say da 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 da. Cause after she said that, then all I heard was like Charlie Brown, wah 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 wah. Cause I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, bruh, like that's some negative ass shit, negative ass energy, bruh. I was just like, bruh, that's wow. And then the other thing about it too, I hate the people that say like, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you have to say that, you're being rude. Like, come on, man. As a people, man, we gotta do better, bro. But anyway, that's the first 7 people. First week out of the way. Yup. 51 weeks to go. 358 people to go until I reach this goal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this because like I said, I suffer from depression and antisocial behavior. And I want to see if I can at least try to see if I can do it. If I can be more social and defeat depression. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, this study is working because, bruh, I don't mind talking to people now. It's insane. Like, cause I don't know what you guys are going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how depression feels to you, but to me, bruh, that shit is like it's painful. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not physically getting hurt, but you feel pain. Like, you're always like when you have to talk to somebody, it's like you got punched in the chest. You get what I'm saying? And, I haven't been feeling like that lately. So, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I wake up low energy and stuff like that, But, I'm a lot happier, you know what I'm saying? So, it's going well. But let's see how the second week goes. I actually met my first person today. I'm not going to talk about him. I'm not going to ruin, because I need something for episode 3. So, yeah, tune in and I'll tell you about her. Yeah. But anyway, I want to bring this up and I want to leave this question for you. So, I actually discussed about this earlier in the episode. How do you guys feel about? And I'm not even gonna just make this a woman thing, because I probably feel, man, how some of these guys are today, bruh. How do you feel when men or women, or women or men, say if it's like, it doesn't even have to be like a random girl or whatever, that makes more sense. It's not as upsetting. But like, say if you had like your sister or your mom or your girlfriend and you're like, hey baby, or or your boyfriend, like I said, men or women, but like you say, hey baby, you wanna go to the movies, or you wanna go out, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, I'm not ready. I'm not right to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Because like me, like, one time my sister did that, and I wanted to go to the movies with my mom and my sister. And my sister didn't want to come with us because she wasn't ready. Like, when y'all do that, when people do that, y'all don't think that hurts a person's feelings? Like, most people outside of this world are not going to see you ever again. So please explain that to me below. So, and if you won't, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook. I'm going to put everything down in the description. But anyway, I got to get up in the morning. I got an important test that I need to take so I can get this job with Square Enix, actually. So wish me luck. Pray for me. Hopefully the next episode, I'm telling you, yo, I'm working for Square Enix, bruh. Or at least I got the interview. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to go to school, and they're talking about working 10 to 7, Monday through Friday, every day, no exceptions. So, I don't know, man. I want to go to school, you know what I'm saying? I want to finish up my degree, bruh, so we'll see. But anyway, peace and love. Deuces.